Physics is the purest science, right? I have a degree in physics and I spent 4 years teaching high school physics, so that is a sentiment that I definitely understand when people express. Problem, not necessarily correct. I've been reading The Disordered Cosmos and it's been keying me into a lot of things that I didn't see coming. If you're not new to this channel, you know that part of what we study is how algorithms go wrong, how technology can have a disproportionately negative effect on the world's most vulnerable. From algorithms to biology, there are many examples of this. They're all listed in my other video. But there's something about physics that's purer, right? Ones and zeros, sines and cosines, forces and vectors. This is untainted objectivity, right? Slightly. Dr. Chandra Prasad Weinstein is the first Black female professor of theoretical cosmology. Never been done before. I've already made 2 videos about this book. I'm gonna make more, but I wanted to point at this specific question. Is physics objective? If you've seen my previous videos, there's a sense in which no, right? The tools that physics creates tend to have a disproportionate effect on minorities. One of the first videos that did well grimly on this channel is the video about radioactive experimentation on Black Americans in North City, St. Louis. So we know that the tools created by the science are in no sense pure. But Dr. Prescott Weinstein has actually given me another sense of understanding the lack of objectivity in science. She tells the story of the Mauna Kea telescope in Hawaii. This telescope is a powerful tool that physicists use to understand the objective universe, and yet its construction was opposed by the native Hawaiians. I only have 3 minutes, so I'll leave the details to her book, but the takeaway is this. From the Tuskegee experiment to its contemporary genetic replicants, science has never been pure in who it harmed with its knowledge, but nor has it been pure in how it acquires that knowledge in the first place. And we could stop here and be negative about the history of science, but I think there's a different spin that we can learn. There are women physicists in history that we have missed and erased. So too there are people of color who did physics that we have erased. The word algorithm itself comes from Arabic. So much of science is thought of as European and white solely because it was stolen by them. I recommend you read the book. I'll leave you with this. Wakanda and Afrofuturism are not some far-out fantasy. It's what would have happened to Africa if white people hadn't gotten in the way.